Hello friends. Today we'll discuss the next chapter of the book, India Wins Freedom, Chapter 11 of India Wins Freedom, by Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, titled General Elections. Discusses the significant transition of India from colonial rule to a sovereign democratic republic through the mechanism of general elections. This chapter captures the excitement, challenges, and historic importance of India's first general elections, held in 1951 to 52. Azad underscores how, after centuries of monarchy and colonial domination, the country was preparing for its first tryst with universal adult suffrage. He highlights that this was not only a monumental administrative task, given the country's vast population and diversity, but also a powerful moment in history when the Indian people were for the first time given the right to directly elect their representatives. Maulana Azad reflects on the immense efforts put into organizing these elections, emphasizing the visionary leadership of the Election Commission and the commitment of numerous government officers who worked tirelessly to ensure free and fair elections. He also discusses the significance of the Indian Constitution, which had come into effect in 1950 and laid the foundation for democratic governance. Azad takes pride in how the Indian National Congress, despite being the dominant party, welcomed the participation of opposition groups and upheld democratic ideals. He also shares his observations about how the Congress Party adapted to its new role in a democratic framework, transitioning from a movement of resistance to a party responsible for governance and policy making. Another key theme in this chapter is Azad's emphasis on political education. He notes that while the masses were largely illiterate and unfamiliar with democratic processes, there was a deep and genuine enthusiasm among the people to vote. This enthusiasm reflected the trust people had in democracy and their hope for a better future. Azad acknowledges the limitations and early challenges faced during this time, such as lack of political awareness, logistical issues in remote regions, and the need for strong institutions. But he maintains a tone of optimism. He believed that the first elections would set a precedent for India's future as a democratic nation. In conclusion, Azad portrays the general elections as a triumph, not just of the Congress or of any political faction, but of the Indian people and democracy itself. He considers it one of the finest achievements of independent India. His narrative is filled with pride and hope, expressing confidence that the democratic process would deepen over time and contribute to the growth, stability, and unity of the nation. The chapter, overall, presents the elections as a turning point in Indian history, cementing the country's commitment to democratic principles in the post-independence era. Thank you.